Hey, what's up guys? It's me again, back with another action figure review, and today I'm having a look at the Storm Collectibles San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Ermac figure. Now this is actually the first Storm Collectibles figure that I've picked up. No, I did not go to San Diego Comic-Con, unfortunately. I would have loved to, but I'm on the East Coast and can't afford to fly to San Diego. But enough about my financial situation. I did find this at GameStop for $60. Now this figure's going online for anywhere from $90 to over $100. I have heard a lot of high praise on these Storm Collectibles figures. But for the packaging, you got this window style box so you can see the figure and pretty much everything it comes with through the front of the packaging. Picture of the figure on the side, some pictures of the figure with its various accessories and it whooping scorpion. Half of the face on this side, which if you turn it at an angle, you get the whole face from the front and the front again. So I'll take a second, get this figure and all its accessories out of the packaging so we can have a closer look at it. Okay, and before I move on, I will show this backdrop that's in the packaging. That is very cool and would make a cool scene for some pictures with this figure. And that is an insert and it will come out. Alright, Ermac is out of packaging, and to the top of his head, he stands about 6 3/4 inches tall, which is very large for a 1/12 scale figure. I think this more should have been advertised as a 7-inch scale. And for his accessories, you get this green energy here, used for choking his opponents. You get these green aura balls that go around his hands, and they actually just pop apart and then clamp around his hands. You get these karate chop hands, and these are made of a rubbery material. They're like flexible, which is a first on me. You get these more expressive hands. They're an open palm hand. Can be good for choking the life out of your enemies. You get these slightly open hands, kind of a gripping hand. And you get this gripping hand. He didn't come with anything to grip, but if you collect action figures, I'm sure you can find something to stick in that hand. You get a mask to swap out. This is supposed to be just a cloth mask. The one that comes on him out of packaging has a more armored look. And my favorite accessory are these fatality arms. That's what I'm going to call them. So you can do his arms or the other characters. Pop these in and all of a sudden it looks like he has ripped someone's arms out, or vice versa. Very cool. They even added the bone in there. So really like those. Really gruesome accessory. That's all for his accessories. Now I'll compare him to the only relevant figure I have. This is an old Mezco ice version of Sub-Zero. And you can see this is more close to a 1/12 scale figure. And for funsies, I'll compare him with the SH Figuarts Mark 47 armor. Again, he stands almost a head taller than that Iron Man figure. Now, onto the figure itself. This is my first Storm Collectibles figure, and I have to say, they're a really cool figure. I really like the look of them. I like the material it's made of. It doesn't feel fragile or anything. You got a lot of softer material on here. Gives it a good look. Won't hinder much articulation. Maybe in a pinch here or there. But for the most part, I don't think it's going to get in the way with all this softer parts. Kind of puts me in mind of a mix between DC Collectibles and Mezco 1/12. It's like a happy medium between the two. But if you've seen reviews of the other ninjas, this is the same exact sculpt, just different collars. This one is red and black, a collar scheme that I really like. You do get some silver dry brushing on those arm guards and hand guards. You get a little silver brushing on these red shin plates and knee pads. And you get some black wash down here on these knee pads and stuff. But I don't see a whole lot of black wash up here. Not too big of a deal. But he could have used some. It would have looked nice in all these grooves. Those eyes look really cool. I really like those green eyes with the red and black. They're a nice bright green too. They really pop out. I do have a few issues with paint as well. Like on this armband, there's some flesh collar on it. And there's just a few spots here and there like that. And on articulation on this figure, you can put his head back that far, but you can absolutely, completely see that neck joint. It does not look good. And when you go forward, you have that problem in the back. You really get a large gap back there. But working with this softer material, you can work around that and get that stuff covered up. So you might lose a little of the movement to keep those gaps away there. Arms are on a butterfly joint. They will move forward and back. If I pulled this down, you can see that a little better in movement. Shoulders go up. They go down. They will go all the way around. They'll hit that robe a little bit, but they will go around. Got that upper bicep swivel, good bend at the elbow. Wrists are pegged in and on a joint. You get really good crunch forward and really good crunch back. And what surprised me about that really good ab crunch is that this robe does not affect it none whatsoever. I mean, it moves just fine within that robe. You also have some rotation and side-to-side movement at the waist. And this ninja will completely do the splits, which I feel is very important for a ninja. You must be flexible when ripping people's arms out. And they'll go forward that far. They'll go back good. Really good double bend at that knee. His ankles are on a ball joint and a hinge, so they'll go back, they'll go forward. You do get pivot on that ball joint. And you do get toe articulation, which it's about halfway through the foot, so it's more foot articulation than toe. So that is it for articulation. Very good articulated figure, and it should be. It's a ninja. If your ninja can't do the splits, then he needs to go back to ninja training camp, wherever that's at. But I'm going to take a second now, swap out some accessories, and we will wrap this review up.
Fatality.
So there's Ermac taking care of some unfinished business with Sub-Zero. Have a feeling he will soon be parted with those ice arms. But that is my look at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Storm Collectibles Ermac figure. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review. If you did, leave me a like and a comment. Subscribe if you like. Be sure and check your local GameStops. You may be able to score this figure for $60 instead of $100 online. But that is all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye for now.